Once again, it's the prophet, Lawrence Anderson. My downtime, my alone time. My baby don't get off tonight until 1 o'clock. So it's been, like I said, such a mindful day. But yet God has completed it once again. And back to what I was saying, y'all. When I came home after doing that 3 years and 3 months, my mother rode that whole bit. The first 4 months, nah. But after that, she showed up. And I had to realize that my career was gonna be behind me. That I was in a place that I'd never been before. The things that I seen, I'd never seen. And so I came home. God blessed me to live through that event. And I had a little machoism when I came home because I knew that, I was in a place where some people wouldn't have made it. And I seen some things that brought life to its pinnacle to let me know that, hey, you need to count your blessings every day. And so I came home and they didn't want me, my mother didn't want me back, in the city. And so she set things up, and I ended up going to my grandmother's, who had she had about 20-some acres of land, and my grandmother lived off the land. She had tea that she grew out the ground. She had apple tree, pear tree. She had grapevines. She had strawberries. She had blackberries. She made molasses. She made jam. She was a bootlegger too. She had watermelon. She had corn, cabbage, and things like that. And next door, my foster father, his mother is who I'm talking about. I ended up going to her house. And being there, I had whatever I wanted. Grandma, she cooked 3 times a day. And so, I ended up, that started something in my life right there because they ended up building a pool hall next door. The land was theirs together, but my foster father, he had a house next door. And so he wasn't living in it. So I lived in that house. He built a pool hall behind it. And, that started my life of drug dealing. I came home and dude gave me $500 worth of crack, 10 bags. And I began to hustle. Got good at it, began to sell weight and copping rooms and, all this materialistic stuff that started to take place in my life.